In honor of World Cancer Day this past week, thousands hit the gym to pedal with a purpose. And this isn't your average spin class. It's Cycle for Survival, a charity program partnering with Memorial Sloan Kettering and Equinox to host rides for rare cancer research. Since 2007, they've raised more than $400 million. And joining me now is Towle. She's a rider with Cycle for Survival and a rare cancer patient at Memorial Sloan Kettering. Sydney, thank you so much for being with us this morning. Tell me, how did you get involved with Cycle for Survival?
I first got involved, I actually had just moved to New York and started treatment at Memorial Sloan Kettering Cancer Center. And I was sitting at chemo one day and got an email from Equinox, which is the founding partner.
Yeah.
And I was like, this gives me purpose. This gives me something to look forward to. And I sent it to my friends immediately, and they were all so happy to support me.
Yeah.
And that is how I initially got into it.
Wow. Just an email one day. And you mentioned as you were sitting there during chemo, you have documented your journey on social media fighting a rare cancer. Mm-hmm. Tell us more about your story and why you decided to share it publicly.
Right. So in 2023, I was diagnosed with stage 4 intrahepatic cholangiocarcinoma, which is a rare cancer, and I'm still currently in chemo at Memorial Sloan Kettering Cancer Center. I've been on chemo on and off for the past 3 years.
Wow.
Have had 2 major surgeries, one of which was getting an HIA pump at MSK, and it's been very important for me to share online, not only for myself therapeutically, but also to be an advocate for others.
Yeah.
Because not many people know about a lot of rare cancer subtypes. Yeah. And so to advocate and to raise awareness and to hopefully help other people understand their diagnosis better and raise more money, that is much needed for rare cancer research.
You said you were diagnosed back in 2023.
Correct.
So almost 3 years at this point.
Yes.
You're so young. What was that like for you to get that diagnosis, to even hear stage 4?
It was a shock, and I honestly still feel like it's something that I'm processing.
Yeah.
But more and more people are getting diagnosed every day at a younger age with a rare cancer. Mm-hmm. So I think that that's why it's just even more important that we're participating in events like this, so we can raise money and try to give a better future and more hope to people that are facing this diagnosis.
Yeah, I'm even more moved now by you saying when you got that email that you felt like this gives me purpose. Mm-hmm. So tell me what those cycle events are like. We were talking in the break, and you said the energy can be really emotional because people are sharing stories, but it's building community too.
It is, exactly. So basically, it's led by instructors from Equinox, which is one of the Cycle for Survival founding partners.
Yeah.
And it's a 4-hour indoor stationary cycle ride.
Wow.
But you don't have to have any experience because I had chemo the week of.
Really? And
yes.
You went for 4 hours?
I went, and I also spoke last year.
Wow.
But it's such a powerful event. It actually gave me energy. Mm-hmm. And it's just so inspiring for everyone in the room, and it gives colleagues, families, friends a chance to come together and unite against something that's so terrible.
Yeah. And you said you've been on chemo for about 3 years now. How do you feel on your journey continuing to fight?
I feel hopeful. I've
Good.
always been very hopeful, no matter the circumstances, no matter if I get bad news, because I know that we're working towards a world where we have better treatment options and where this will be less common and more curable.
Yeah, well, that is amazing. And I know that mental strength goes a long way for your body. Thank you so much for being here to share with us.
Of course, thank you for having me.
Yeah.